Good morning my wonderful friends and welcome to another vlog. Today we have an action-packed video. I'm going to take you along this week so you can see kind of like what little bits and bobs I get up to, and also going to be discussing the government's new campaign called Ask, Don't Assume, because yeah, it's definitely sparked a little bit of a conversation, so I'd love to know like what you think about it, and I thought I would share my views on it as well. It's the 1st of October and it's absolutely beautiful today. The sun is shining. It's currently 21 degrees. Very pleasant, isn't it, Shaun?
Isn't it lovely?
Very pleasant. Isn't it pleasant? Like, say hello.
It is warm. Unseasonably warm, Jem would say.
Yes, unseasonably warm, one would say.
That
is what one would say.
Next week it's going to be 13 degrees though, so I'm very excited about that.
You like it? You like it cooler, don't you, DB?
She does when it's winter.
I want it to be cold.
Yeah, you just want.
Dress.
She wants a season to be a season. Yeah. A season to be a season.
Yeah. We are on our way to get Bindi a collar. We're gonna remove a little lump from her back, and she doesn't actually wear a collar. You may have seen that she usually wears one of those harnesses, and then she's just naked around the house.
Like we all are.
Daisy, are you gonna help us choose a collar for Booch?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of these.
Yeah, a plethora of colours, yeah. Something like that.
Very nice.
I like that one, that's sweaty.
Well, we should totally get her this one.
No, I'm not taking the dog around with like flowers and stuff like that around her neck.
That one might be better for her.
Look, Jem, a trouser snake.
Little ghost, that was
Can we get out of here before you start buying the dog peanut butter and birthday cake?
Oh my!
Muffin. Came for a collar, and now we've got a bed, we've got treats, we've got...
Daisy's getting some chicken.
It wasn't my fault.
TK Maxx now because we couldn't resist a bargain store. Where's Jem gone though? All I see is the top of her head somewhere. We've got a pancake pan and some socks for Daisy. Where is she? Oh, hang on. There she is. You lose you in here.
Sorry.
Only see like the top. Can't even see the top of your head. Look what we got.
Oh, are you getting these?
Yeah, pancake pan. Tossing the socks.
I'll be our sponsor.
Let's get out of here before we spend any more money, Shaun.
Yeah, I know. We nearly got out, but we've lost Daisy.
Oh,
she
no.
saw something.
Let's go have
Here
Nando's.
she is.
Let's go and have Nando's now.
No.
Daisy, you gonna try the collar on? Yeah. There we go, your new collar. What's this? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so nice. You like it? Should we put the bed in? Oh, look at all the smells in there.
Are those to Bindi?
Yeah.
Taste it. Oh, yay.
Other one. No, other one. Other one.
Yay.
Oh.
Good day, Booch.
She knows, doesn't she?
She does know.
She knows something's going on.
A nice collar on. All smart. Oh. Thanks.
It's gonna be alright.
Make you better. Make you better. Look at that lovely collar though. Good luck, baby Booch. We love you.
Okay, let's go, Bindi.
Bye everyone. Have a good day at school, Deeb. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Forgot the keys.
Oh, every time. Every time.
Not every time. It's every second time.
Hi! While I've got you to myself, I think now is a really good time to discuss this new campaign that the government are backing called Ask, Don't Assume. And it has been done by disabled people and charities in mind. And it's basically to get the public to ask when it comes to disability and not assume. Now, there are kind of, I feel like, two sides to this. On one side I can see what they're trying to do, and then on the other side I can see maybe not quite. With the campaign, I've seen 3 people. There's an autistic guy, and I think from Love Island, and he was sort of told, oh, you don't look autistic, as if there's like a way to look when it comes to autistic and people just assume. There is a lovely lady who has visible scarring, and she gets unwanted questions about her disability when, you know, they don't even know her. I think we all know what that's like. And then there is another guy who's in a wheelchair, and he talks about how this person tries to push him on an escalator, and he's like looking around and it's like, you know, if I wanted your help, you know, I would have asked. Or that person who pushed him should have asked, do you need help, before just grabbing and assuming that he needs help. On the one hand, I can see that that's quite good, that we want people to ask if we need help rather than just grabbing things and doing things for us. But at the same time, you know, sometimes we just want to get on with our day. I mean, I was once queuing up at the supermarket. I had my shopping on my lap and I was ready to put it on the conveyor belt, and a lady turned around and she was like, oh, do you need any help? And I was like, no, I'm fine. And I know that comes from a place of good. But in that respect, I feel like if you saw just a regular person standing at the checkout with their shopping, you wouldn't be like, oh, do you need any help? Even when they're not even struggling. I mean, I was just sat there. So sometimes, you know, we just kind of want to get along with our day, with autonomy. I saw Sophie Morgan, lovely Sophie Morgan, had done a tweet, and she said, you know, in response to this campaign, don't ask, just assume we're okay, thanks. We'll let you know if we need help. Now, I totally get what she's saying there with what I've just said about being in the supermarket. But then I read some of the threads on that tweet, and this woman said, oh, I was in the supermarket and I saw this guy in a wheelchair and he was really struggling to open the fridge, and I was really battling with myself inside as to whether I should go over and ask if he needs any help or not. And now I'm thinking, you know, what kind of world, what kind of day and age do we live in where you can't feel comfortable to ask someone, or any person struggling in the street, whether they're disabled or not disabled? Surely you would have the compassion to be like, oh, you're right there, do you need a hand? And I think in that moment, I think that's absolutely fine. I think with this campaign, it leaves it open for interpretation. It's very sort of fluffy campaign, and it's just sort of ask, don't assume. Where is the line drawn there? Because we don't want people to just feel like they can be entitled to ask us anything. And that's what I think this campaign has been left wide open for. I think there are good times to ask if someone needs a hand with something, if they're struggling with the door or whatever, fine. Why are you in a wheelchair? No, that's not acceptable. I'm sure lots of you may have had a similar experience to this. When someone comes up to you and then they say, oh, can I help you with that? You say, oh yeah, sure, thank you, that'd be really helpful. And then they help you. Then they feel like they're entitled to ask you, why are you in a wheelchair? It's almost like, I've opened the door for you, and now with that, I get rewarded by knowing about your medical history. And that's where the campaign has sort of left it very much open for interpretation. There are just people out there who feel entitled. Not only that, I feel also that this campaign kind of puts the education and the raising of awareness on us, the disabled people, rather than non-disabled people going out there and educating themselves. But it's so hard, isn't it? Because every disabled person is different. And you know what? That's okay. It's all right not to agree with everybody on the internet. They're wondering with this government-backed campaign, like, don't we have like bigger things to worry about? Don't we have like disabled people out there who are struggling to pay their bills, who are wondering how they're going to heat their homes in the winter? Surely that's a bigger pressing issue that the government could be expressing energy into. I'll find it a little bit of a tough one because I can see where they're coming from. I can see, and I don't want to, you know, tarnish the work of the disability advocates who worked on the campaign. I'm happy to be asked if I need help with stuff, but I'm not happy to be asked, they're in a wheelchair then, because that is personal. You know, if you are a non-disabled person out there and you are wondering when is the right time to ask about someone's disability, there isn't. That disabled person will tell you. They will open up to you and they will let you know if they want to. Oh, poor baby Booch. I wonder how she's getting on.
We haven't heard anything yet, have we?
Not yet. I think a few more hours.
She's probably under the knife.
Poor
Sounds
baby.
horrible, though.
It's time for me to get my passport photo done. My passport, I've had it for 10 years, so it's coming up for renewal. So I've made myself look a little bit glamorous.
But you haven't changed. But you haven't changed at all.
Oh, thanks, Shaun. I just had a moment where I was like, oh my god, have I got my cards? Have I got my money? Have I got my cards? Hey, hey.
Got an English slinger.
Okay. I got all the way up here, dolled myself up, and no, they can't work it because they don't work here and they don't know where all the equipment is. So that was a wasted journey. Let's go and have a look at the Halloween stuff, eh?
Yeah. Oh, so cute.
I like it. Look, it's so nice.
Squishy.
Yeah. £7 though, £7.
Does Daisy need a trick-or-treat bag? It's going to have to be something cool, isn't it? If she goes out with the
I like the ghost one.
Yeah.
Look!
It's a hidden
It's a
Mickey.
Mickey one.
Is that a wreath?
Yeah, it's a Halloween wreath.
I wonder how much that is.
In my day, Shaun, your parents used to make your costume out of cardboard and twigs.
We're going to have to get a few of these.
I don't want to waste all of this effort, so we're going to try another somewhere. Passport photo, take 2.
The pumpkins out, June.
Oh, ooh, knobbly ones.
Knobbly ones.
Do you want a knobbly one? I was just wondering if someone could do a passport photo for me. Success.
Yes.
Is this for Auntie Christine in Australia?
She'd love that. She actually would.
She would.
Maybe not of him, but of me.
I look quite pretty.
Yeah, it's good ones. Your lips look very pink.
Hello?
Yes, this is the vet. Bindi's all done. She's doing really well.
4 o'clock, that's fine. Dawn! The vet just rang.
Okay.
She's doing really well. They're gonna send the lump off.
Send the lamp off. What, Bindi?
And she needs collecting at 4.
Okay, no worries.
Righto?
Yeah, I think Daisy wants to go with me.
Yeah. Here she comes. Huh?
Watch your head.
She's here.
Watch your bucket.
okay?
Watch your bucket head.
Oh, how's my brave little soldier? You look very happy.
She is good. I'll take this.
She's got one on
She's got a shave.
She's got one on her leg as well.
Oh, bless her. You know what, Daisy, do you remember the last time we picked her up from her operation?
Yeah.
And she was like totally away with the fairies, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And like whingy and stuff. She wasn't like that, was she?
No. And they said that she woke up really quick and then she was all bouncy and like excited.
Aww. I am so excited for dinner tonight because we have sushi. If you follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen a few weeks ago Shaun did some amazing sushi. And tonight he's doing the same, which is really exciting. And it's Wednesday, it's coming up to 6 o'clock, which means we are also going to be doing a TikTok live as well. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, give me a follow. And if you like lives, I'm going to be trying to go live every Wednesday at 6. So I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. Make sure to give it the old thumbs up and subscribe and all that jazz. And do let me know what you think of the government campaign that I spoke about earlier. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!